What's up, guys? It is Caleb again. I have the Zybooks Practice S2. This is Practice Lab 5, so that's very exciting stuff. Um, we have it's Practice S2, Practice Lab 5, so 30.5. In this it this our task is to create a solution that accepts 5 integer inputs. Output the sum of the 5 inputs 3 times, converting the inputs to the requested data type before finding the sum. That makes you just not want to do anything. Um, First, output the sum of the 5 inputs as an integer value. Second, output the sum of the 5 inputs after converting each to a float. Third, output the concatenation of the 5 inputs after converting them to a string. So if you know, or I guess I'll go over this. If you add a string, as in like, if I did, string 1 plus string 2 plus string 3 plus string 4, even if all those strings are numbers, like it would be like a, like that's a string, and this is a string. Well, shoot. Let's just. Okay. All right. All right. Calm down. I tried to hit enter. Now, if I added these two together, it would just be just like that. That's the addition. You can't add strings, even if they're numbers. If you did, you would just concatenate them, which actually it'd look like this. Key. It'd look more like a list. God, I am fat fingering all this stuff. I can't type today. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get the pre-typed stuff out here. Or the stuff that I know is pre-typed. Num1. Num2. Num4. Last one, num5. Alright, so we're going to do the standard that I guess they always want us to do, which is int input. Just like that, which is incredibly annoying. Or for my equal sign. Alright, now we're going to do the next part, which I don't know if there's more like pretext like this down here. I might have deleted it. I have a tendency to do that. Int sum. So we're gonna give the int sum a name. I love the pre-type. They know the way to my heart is making this easier. Float. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sum. So the one thing you have to do though, because we have to convert all of those numbers up here to a float. So what you got to do is really, I want to say time consuming. You got to tell it to float. So we're going to do this. So we're turning all this into a float. I don't think I'm supposed to times these. I think it's just supposed to be add. I don't know why it had me times these. So we got to change that as well. Alright, delete. And because they just want them added together, they don't want them times. I don't know why that's. Alright, just like that. And so now the same thing with the string section. String sum. And then we do string pop. So we're just gonna pop that all in there. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. Oh my god. Pop that in there. Alright. Alright, and now we have to print that because I said they want in the expected output or I guess in the expected input, if it's 1, 3, 6, 2, 7, they wanted an integer section, a float section, and a string section, all to result. So I'll kind of actually copy this. Oh, I love copy and paste. Print. Well, F. Bang. More copy and paste. Just like that. This prevents typos, I think. Don't quote me on that because it might not help you. String sum, float sum. No, I don't want this one added. Int sum. So that's really all you gotta do. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta close it. So yeah, pretty easy. Here they input the number. And then so inputting the number here accepts 5 integers. Then this is the conversion section where it assigns this variable int sum to num1 plus num2 plus num3 plus num4 and plus num5. Here in the float sum, it does the same thing, but it converts each number to a float. So it adds a decimal point, a floating point to these numbers. And then here in the string sum, it's just put them in quotes. So let's run this code, and here we have, what did they say? Our just so we know we get it right. 3, 6, 2, 7. All right, it outputted 19, 19.0, and 13.627, exactly as it says it should. So that is 30.05 practice test 2. Easy peasy.